I'm Ranger Morgan and this is Buddy, and we're here at the beach at Logan's in Warrnambool. Now we've got Buddy on his lead and we're going to go for an adventure and see what's washed up on our shore. We're also going to look for some whales. Now you're going to join us as we look at all the weird and wonderful creatures that wash up onto our beach. And you can be sure to look for them too in your local area. So what time do you think it is, Buddy? I think it's Ranger time. Buddy, I can see something. I can see a whale. Oh, what type is it? It's a southern right whale, Buddy. Oh, how beautiful. And they're breaching as well, and it's a mother and a calf, a mother and her baby. Oh, wow. Now the southern right whale, they get their name because they were the right whale to hunt during whaling.
That's because they were slow swimming, they floated once they were killed, and they had valuable oil within them. Oil was used for candles, soap, and perfumes.
It's a southern right whale because it doesn't have a dorsal fin, and when it sprays up, it's in a V shape because it's got two holes on the top. Now, southern right whales were protected in Australian waters in 1935, but it wasn't until 1978 that all whales were protected in our waters. The time they were protected, 75% of their population were lost because of whaling. Now, most species have bounced back, except for the blue whale. They're only 2% greater than what they were after they started being protected. So this is important for our oceans, that we keep our large animals there, including our large predators. Now we've just been walking along the beach here, looking for some animals to talk to you about, and we've seen something that's quite dangerous to Buddy, but also quite harmful to us, and that's a blue bottle. So we're just going to stay here. We're not going to get any closer because if he eats it, that's really bad. And that's why we keep our animals on the lead at the beach. Now blue bottles, they have these stingers, these tentacles, which come below their polyp at the top, which sits above the water. Now those stingers can be as big as 10 meters. That's 10 buddies. That's really long. And now I know it hurts because I have actually been stung by a blue bottle before, from one side of my body to the other along my back. So if you do get stung by them, it's fine. Make sure you're swimming somewhere that has the Surf Life Saving Club. They'll be able to help you. If you do get stung, the little stingers you need to scratch off with your nails or with tweezers. Then you need to put an ice pack on it straight away. Now you will start feeling that pain, but again, it will go away. But if you're ever on the beach, stay away from them as well because they can still sting you. Look at that, Buddy. I found a sponge. Now, this might look like a plant, but it's actually an animal. And it's not just one animal, it's thousands of little ones, all living together and working together to filter feed and survive. Now this sponge, it's funny because it's called the sponge that we use at home, in the kitchen or in the bathroom, and this actually was used as a sponge for quite some time, but not anymore because they're important animals for our marine environment. It comes in many different shapes and sizes, the sponges, and this one is quite small. Some of them could be as big as my hand, as big as my head. So the next time you're walking along the beach, look out for these beautiful sponges. But I'll pop it back so that hopefully someone else can find it. That's right, Buddy, we're going to pop it back, aren't we? Good boy. Now we've had a question come in from one of our viewers, Nick, and he'd like to know what's the most abundant species in the oceans around Australia? Well, it's actually our crustaceans, including the crabs and lobsters. They make up a large proportion of the animals in our marine environment. Now you can see the crustaceans in your local rock pools. It doesn't take much to find them. You just have to go searching at low tide, look under rocks, look into the rock pools and you'll see them. Now the other fascinating thing with the species in our waters is that so many of them haven't been discovered yet. We've searched more of space than what we have of our very ocean, and it's right at our doorstep like here today. Buddy and I have had a look and we've had a great time, haven't we, Buddy? Now that's it from us today here at Logan's Beach. I'm Ranger Morgan, this is Buddy, and we'll see you next time. We used to do whale watching. We used That's it. Species like the whales and the dolphins only make up 2%. So always remember, the ocean isn't just what we can see or hear, it's the little tiny things as well, the things that hide under rocks, the things in our rock pools, and you can find them very easily at your local